Hey guys, this is Brad Smith from BeerSmith.com. I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on some of the new water changes in BeerSmith 4. Here are some of the highlights. We added pickling lime and magnesium chloride as new water adjustment salts, so you can now include those in your water adjustments. I added a new button that lets you combine mash and sparge salts if you want when you're matching a target water profile, so you can combine those up front. And I reworked all the water chemistry from basics. Moved to anhydrous water salts, for example. So when you add things like calcium chloride now, it's going to use the anhydrous version, which is the version that most brewers are using now. So basically, all the water chemistry has been updated from scratch. You can also now match water profiles into the fermenter for things like extract beers, meads, wines, and ciders, which you couldn't do before. So let's take a look at this Great Lakes Porter recipe here. I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on how I'm going to match water profiles for this. I'm going to start by adding my water profile up front, and I'm going to start with a distilled water profile. So we're just going to pick distilled water. It'll add the correct amount, which is the total water needed here, 17 gallons. And next, I'm just going to click on the Match Water Profile button. And all I have to do here is click on the Choose Target Profile. I'm interested in a black. Let's do a black full, because this is a full-bodied beer. Black full over 31 SRM. I'm going to pick that as my matching profile. And when I click OK, it's going to not only show me the profile here, but it's going to show me the water additions that I need to add at the bottom here. I can choose to now exclude chalk or exclude lime if I wish, but I don't have to. And it's going to show me the best additions here. Now, I often get the question why the profile with the additions doesn't precisely match the profile that's shown up here above. You can see there's very slight differences here. And the reason is because anytime I add a water salt, it's going to add at least 2 ions. So I can't just add a salt and add a single ion. I'm trying to match these ions, the calcium, the sulfite, the magnesium exactly. So basically what BeerSmith does is it does a least squares best fit to get as close as it possibly can. And you can see in this case, it's actually very, very close to the original profile here. The other thing I wanted to point out is if your base water profile, now in this case I'm starting with distilled water profile, which has a flat, virtually no ions in it. But if your base water profile, for example, had 200 parts per million of bicarbonate, adding more salts to that is not going to reduce it. So it can never, you can never reduce the amount of ion in a given water profile by adding more salts to it. The only way you can reduce that would be to say start with use some distilled water or something like that to actually dilute your base profile. And you can do that up in the top box in the base water profile by adding more than one water there. I could add like some tap water and then I add some distilled water and add a portion of each. And that would allow me to combine the two and get some of these water ions down if I was starting with water that was perhaps too hard, for example. Anyways, I'm going to press OK. Back to our tutorial here. I'm going to press OK. And you can see it added all those ingredients to my recipe. And if I go back and look on design view, you can see they're all added here as well. Back to the water view. I want to show you one more thing down here, some more new features, but the full malt mash profile analysis is done down here. So you get an idea what the mash profile is for the entire recipe now with the water adjustments added. And also a new feature, I've got the water profiles going into the boil and fermenter down here at the bottom. And that's a nice feature as well. I mean, most of us that are all grain brewers are very focused on the mash, or we want the mash profile to be correct. But if you're an extract brewer or you're making mead, wine, or cider, or seltzer, for example, you may be more concerned with the water profile into the fermenter. And so now that is calculated and added as well. So that's a quick tutorial of the new water profile tools and water profile features in BeerSmith 4. For more tutorials, please visit our webpage at beersmith.com.